Hey everybody, Playtendoguy here and welcome to my review of Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. The Switch is currently in its second year and it's been getting plenty of great games. Support from Nintendo has been great and third parties have been doing their bit too, in making the Switch into the brilliant console it is today. But one game that is set to go under the radar is Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido, the utterly charming new puzzle game from Nintendo that deserves a lot of praise and most importantly your time. Originally announced last year as a 3DS exclusive, Sushi Striker looked like a fun little title to keep the 3DS going through its twilight years. So it came as a little surprise to see a Switch port announced a few months ago arrive in the same time as the 3DS version, and this review is based on the Switch version, so let's begin. Of all the things Sushi Striker does, one of the things that surprises me the most is the game actually has a story, and it's rather quite good and entertaining. The game's story is set in a world where there was a war over sushi, and it eventually meant that sushi was illegal, and any talk of eating sushi would be met with bleak consequences. Your character Musashi, who can either be male or female, is an orphan who discovers that they have the ability to be a sushi striker. So Musashi sets out to join the Sushi Liberation Front and make sushi free for all. It's certainly a daft setup, but it works incredibly well thanks to some brilliant writing and fantastic anime cutscene that add to the charm of the game. The main part of the game is the sushi battles, which is a brilliant twist on the match 3 form of gameplay. The main objective of each level is to link plates of sushi of the same colour up that are whizzing by on a conveyor belt to build up stacks of plates. You have 7 seconds to build up your stack of plates. The higher the number, the bigger the damage to the opponent. Adding combos, scores, ranks and mini achievements in each battle, and it makes for an incredibly frantic, fun and strategic game. The game regularly adds new ideas to the gameplay to keep things new and constantly entertaining. The main thing is the inclusion of sushi sprites. These are Pokemon-like little critters that can be called upon mid-battle to help you with cool powers and abilities. Some of these abilities include adding electricities to your attack to covering your side of the conveyor belt with sweets or the same coloured sushi. These powers really are fun to use and can really turn the tide of battle in your favour. There are well over 30 different sushi sprites to collect, and it's fun to collect them all and experiment with their power and watch them level up and evolve. Other inclusions in sushi battles are various items included to help or hinder you in battles such as wasabi, which stuns you for a few seconds. It's really amazing how much has been added to such a simple concept to keep it constantly entertaining and enjoyable. The story campaign is surprisingly long at around 10 plus hours of gameplay and consists of well over 150 battles. The game also includes some other bonus content such as a puzzle mode which tasks you to clear all the plates on the screen within a certain amount of time and moves. It's a very challenging mode that will test even the most skilled players, but it's a great bit of post-game content. Surprisingly, the game has multiplayer, which is available in both online and local form, which is nice, though the online multiplayer isn't actually unlocked until much later on in the game. There aren't many players at all online, but when you do eventually get a game, it runs well with no problems at all. Though I would say if you do plan on playing the multiplayer locally, the game doesn't split the screen, instead it tells the more experienced player to play at the back of the screen, which is a bit awkward. Presentation-wise, the game is an absolute delight, from the catchy opening anime music video through to the anime cutscenes that are littered throughout the game. It's something that I wasn't expecting with the game, but it really brings a lot of charm to the game. The graphics themselves are nice and colourful, it certainly works well, but overall it's just a more spruced up port of the 3DS version. The game docked and in handheld form both look great and run well, and I didn't notice much difference between the two play styles bar the controls. And this is where some troubles did arrive. You can tell that this was made with the 3DS in mind, because during the gameplay you really do need the accuracy of the touchscreen to match the plates up. This is fine in handheld mode as you can use the Switch's touchscreen to do this, and this is obviously the best way to play. But using the Joy-Cons, whether in docked or handheld form, the Joy-Cons aren't very accurate when picking and matching the plates up, as the action can get very fast and frantic, and many a times I've picked the wrong plate up. It can be annoying, though it has never lost me a match yet though. Conclusion time now, and Sushi Striker, the way of Sushido, is a hilarious, charming and addicting little puzzle game that is unfortunately not going to get the success it deserves and ultimately will become a hidden gem for the Switch. With a deep puzzle battle system that is very enjoyable to its lengthy campaign that will take well over 10 hours to complete, and the high production values throughout, there is a lot to like here. There's an argument to be had that this should have been an eShop title, but I think it's well worth the money, and overall I'm going to give Sushi Striker the way of Sushido an 8.5 out of 10 with a title of great. Thank you for watching my review, like, rate and subscribe, and until next time, happy gaming, bye!